My life wasn't perfect, yeah, I know that now. When it came crashing down, all I know is that I need you around. When it comes crashing down, all I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby, you can give me everything I want. Everything I want. Always dance and sing. You're captivating me. All I need is to know that I'm in your heart and never be apart. All I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby. I can give you everything you want. Everything you want.
climbing up 4 walls in my apartment. I can't spend another second with my brain. Gotta get up and get out, but there's a problem. Every time I go outside, I see your face. Wish you could be here right now, lay here by my side. All day, all day, all day. Tell me it's gonna be alright. We gon' work it out. No way, no way, no way. The floor is cold, it chills my bones. I'm all alone. Send me to you. It's been a month since you've been gone. I'm all alone. Send me to you. Where you at? Where'd you go, babe? Can't you see that I need company? I'm losing it, losing my way. Only get through when it's you plus me. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Honestly, can't you just call me? Where you at? Where'd you go, babe? Let let me fix my mistakes. Wish you could be here right now, lay here by my side, all day, all day, all day. Tell me it's gonna be alright, we gon' work it out. No way, no way, no way, yeah. The floor is cold, it chills my bones. I'm all alone, send me to you. It's been a month since you've been gone. I'm all alone, send me to you. Yeah. Oh. I still miss you. Still miss you. The floor is cold, it chills my bones. I'm all alone, still miss you. It's been a month since you've been gone. I'm all alone, still miss you.
Lately I've been feeling like somebody else. Heard you're moving on with someone new. My friends keep telling me that it was for the best, but I don't know if I will make it through. Cause every morning I wish you were here with me, watching the sunlight fill my room. Falling asleep at night, thinking about you and me. Why did you have to be so cruel? I guess I should have known it from the start, but baby, I was so caught up in you, picking up the pieces of my heart. Oh baby, let me hold you, I just wanna hold you. Girl, I know we said some things we didn't mean, but thought that we could figure this one out. Hate the fact that our love now is separate, but maybe someday you will realize. Cause every morning I wish you were here with me, watching the sunlight fill my room. Falling asleep at night, thinking about you and me. Why did you have to be so cruel? I guess I should have known it from the start, but baby, I was so caught up in you, picking up the pieces of my heart. Oh baby, let me hold you, I just wanna hold you. I guess I should have known it from the start, but baby, I was so caught up in you, picking up the pieces of my heart. Oh baby, let me hold you, I just wanna hold you. Cause every morning I wish you were here with me, watching the sunlight fill my room. I guess I should have known it from the start, but baby, I was so caught up in you, picking up the pieces of my heart. Oh baby, let me hold you, I just wanna hold you. I guess I should have known it from the start,
away, take it away. Feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your I've been working all the time like crazy, just to show you how I really feel. Haven't had a single day off duty, just to show you that my love is real. Do you even care when I stay? Oh baby, can you even tell I'm under your spell? Oh baby, I just wanna take another look at you, so our eyes can finally meet. I just wanna take another look at you, maybe that's when you will see that I'm falling hopelessly in love with you, 'cause you're making me complete. I just wanna take another look at you, will you let me? Oh, I hope that someday you will notice every little thing I do for you. Like the time I went to buy you flowers, 'cause you said your favorite one is blue.
Mic check 1 2.
Do you even care when I stay?
Get ready, y'all.
Let's
go.
Baby, can you even tell I'm under your spell? Oh baby,
Come on.
I just wanna take another look at you, so our eyes can finally meet. I just wanna take another look at you, maybe that's when you will see that I'm falling hopelessly in love with you, 'cause you're making me complete. I just wanna take another look at you, will you let me?
All right.
Hoo-ah!
Hoorah. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? How are you guys doing tonight? Uh-oh, let's start the giveaway. I can't start the giveaway automatically. I can stop it though. Minimize that. Everybody type the word salute in the chat. Enter into the contest, you guys. Hit the thumbs up. Like the video, hit the thumbs up. You know, it's super important that when you watch these live shows, we're live right now. It's Monday night. It is 8:42 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm in Los Angeles, California, the live show. And we have, all of us has what is called social digital currency. It's like a bank account, right? And bank account
is full of thumbs ups, thumbs downs, likes, subscribes, and follows. And it's an unlimited supply. It's an unlimited supply. What up, D Will? What up, D Will? And it costs nothing. It costs you guys, from a cash standpoint, nothing to hit the thumbs up on a video. So please, thumbs up. And what that does is that tells YouTube that this video is worth watching. It tells YouTube, hey, you know what? People actually like watching this. Exactly. Now you see how my man D Will just put salute, sir, in the chat? In a second, the system is going to tell D Will that he got him covered because he wrote the word salute. I want everybody to type the word salute in the chat. If D Will is the only one, then he gets the gift card. Because the system at the end of the show is going to automatically randomly pick somebody. And if only one person is in there, then only that one person gets it. So everybody, please hit the likes. Hit the thumbs up on the video or the thumbs down. If you think this sucks, hit thumbs down. I don't care which one. As long as you letting YouTube know that you're watching this show. All right. Share the video. I particularly like to get my show shared on YouTube. My YouTube videos shared on Facebook. It's the easiest way to share. Twitter is cool too, but Facebook is even better because Facebook gives, like a picture and the whole nine. You see it all the way in everybody's feed. So share this video on Facebook. Hit the thumbs up to tell everybody that this video is worth watching. And please subscribe to the show. Please subscribe. I appreciate you guys. That's right. My man D Will's in the house. It looks like listen, D, if you're the only one that get the gift card, that's cool with me. I have absolutely no problems with that. Anyhow, welcome to another episode of High Value Shan. Where not only Shan a high value man, so is the content. Tonight we have something to talk about, you guys. We already know women have very little trouble getting a man. We already know that women have no problems getting a man. The problem arises when it comes to being able to keep him. Well, worry no more, ladies. Mr. Shan is here to give you the 6 essential steps you need to keep any man you want for the long term. Right? Let's get active, D Will. Listen, ladies, we know that you can keep a man. You can get a man. It takes, and that's why the double standard is an intelligent double standard, because it takes nothing if a woman wants to have sex tonight. Now, I'm not saying that you can have sex with who you want to have sex with. I'm simply saying if you want to have sex at all tonight, it will take you nothing to make that happen. You can pick up your phone. Where's my phone at? You could Trina B. If Trina B wanted to have sex tonight, Trina could pick up her phone, place a phone call, or maybe even send a text, and in 15 minutes or less, she'll have a suitable donor to come provide her some dick. Guaranteed. All women have no problem getting a man. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll be able to get the man you want. That's a different conversation. I'm simply saying that women have no problem getting a man. The problem arises in keeping the man. Exactly. Trina over there laughing, but she know I'm telling the truth. So now getting a man is one thing. Getting a guy that you like is one thing. Now, you may not get the guy you like. Ladies, you guys have these astronomical expectations. Your standards and preferences list is super long, right? But say, for instance, you get the guy you like. One of the problems that women are having these days, actually been having for a long time, and the biggest complaint is why he won't stay around. Why this guy won't stick around? What is it about me? How come after I had sex with him, he was out of here? What is the problem with me that I can't keep this guy? I can tell you what it is, ladies. The 5 F's. Fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. Fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. Now, I'm going to do a show that's going to break down fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun, but that's not necessary on getting a man. That's going to be a completely different show. We're not going to discuss tonight how to get a man. The 5 F's is the key to getting a man. I'm going to teach you ladies how to do that. I'm going to give you the key on how to get yourself a man, but that's not what we're discussing tonight. We're not talking about that because that's a lot more complicated. And it's something that a lot of modern women are not willing to do. Ladies, you guys are lazy as a motherfucker. You're not willing to do the work that's necessary. I know you think you are. I know you're self-evaluating yourself and you're giving yourself a pass. You're claiming that you've done the work. There's nobody else to quantify that, right? There's nobody else to check your work. You just think that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Hey, Lakeisha, how are you? Ladies, you think you're doing what you're supposed to do, but you're not. So the 5 F's: fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. That's things that's necessary to be able to get a man. I'm going to show you that as well. The thing about it is the 5 F's is a requirement for any man that's of high value. Every man on the planet wants a woman who's fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. All men want the 5 F's from his woman. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what country you from. I don't care what language you speak. I don't care how tall or short you are, how fat or skinny or fit you are. I do not care if you are rich or if you are broke. All men want a woman who is fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. All men want that. High value men require it. High value men require it. And I'm going to show you guys what it takes to get a man. I'm going to break down the 5 F's. But tonight, that's not what we're talking about. I'm talking to the women who already got a man. Tonight, I'm talking to the ladies who got a man. Ladies, were you lucky enough to land a guy that likes you back, by the way? Were you lucky enough? Because you know the odds are against you. The odds are against you, ladies. Statistically speaking, by the numbers, if you got you a man, you are lucky. Because there's a lot of women out here who don't even got a man. I know you can get sex. That's what I was talking about earlier with Trina B. I know you can get sex. Look at my man D. Will. He said fit for sure. Fit for sure. D. Will said my ex was a great woman, but overweight. I couldn't get over it. We can't get over fat women. D. Will, you know what though? You know, I'm doing another series. This is a 2-part series, right? So tonight I'm talking about Shan's Keep a Man Guide. I'm doing another one, Shan's Get a Woman Guide. So this is going to be 2 parts. On Wednesday night, I'm going to talk about what men need to do to get a woman. I don't think you have that problem, D. Will. But here's my thing. I'm doing another series on broke men don't deserve no pussy and fat women don't deserve no man. Listen, ladies, my man D. Will said it right here. Fit for sure. His ex was a great woman. My man D. Will said his ex was a great woman. She was probably very feminine. She was probably very cooperative. She probably did the things that he needed, but she was overweight, and it's hard for us to get over that. Now, there's nuance to that, and I'm going to discuss that later on another show. But fit is the first one. Fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun is the first F. Ladies, I don't know why we are living in a world where 80% of the women in the black community are overweight, and 80% of that 80% is obese. And all you got to do is eat a salad and work out. Go to yoga. Hot yoga. Bikram. Nevertheless, that's not what we talking about tonight. I'm talking to the ladies who got a man. D. Will, let's talk to the ladies tonight that got a man. You were lucky enough to have a guy be interested in you, and he likes you predominantly, but you don't know exactly what to do to be able to keep him. I'm going to give you tonight 6 things if you want to keep your man forever. Forever. He will not let you go. I challenge any guy to tell me that he has a woman that has done all 6 of these things that he physically likes, right? Remember, the 5 F's was already accomplished: fit, feminine, friendly, faithful, and fun. Now she needs to figure out how to keep the guy. She did what she needed to do to get the boyfriend, to get the husband. Now you want to make sure that you keep him. I'm gonna give you the guide tonight. There's 6 essential things that you must do, and if you do this, ladies, you can thank me later. You can send all praises to my email addresses and send me the what do you call it? The product review. If I was on Yelp, make sure you go give me a 5-star review when you realize that this is gonna work for you. Everybody, throw your ones up.
Being number 1 isn't easy.
Corner Store Podcast. Everybody, and Corner Store Podcast has blessed the channel with a $4.99 super sticker. Listen, mods, can you guys please put a link to the chat? Put a link in the chat to Corner Store Podcast. I'm gonna go ahead and make them the stream sponsor. You know how we do over here, y'all. Don't play. Y'all know how we do over here. Thank you, Corner Store. I appreciate you. Corner Store Podcast is now the stream sponsor. Let's run that across the bottom of the screen. You'll see it right here going across the bottom. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Lakeisha, Trina, I'm about to give you guys the key. And then anybody that's watching this replay, this is going to be very helpful for you. If you have a man and you like him and he likes you, but you want to make sure that this turns into a long-term relationship, then these are the 6 things that you must do. Now, I looked at a study today. I wanted to know, because one of the conversations that we have a lot is men don't care nothing about a woman's degrees. We don't care about your degrees. That's a big talking point. Oh, we don't care about a woman's education. It's not that men don't want a woman to be educated. Nobody wants anybody that's daft, right? It's just that oftentimes these degrees that you guys get are meaningless. That's number 1. They don't help you anywhere in corporate America. Number 2, the degrees that you get won't help his mission in life. The man's goals in life, and make no mistake, ladies, your purpose in life is your man. Your purpose in life is your man. And if your degree does not help him push closer to his purpose in life, then what good is it? What good is a political science degree for a guy who's a plumber? And he needs help building his plumbing business into a multi-million-dollar plumbing business. Right now, he's only making $300,000 a year. He only has 3 trucks. And he wants to build this business into a multi-million-dollar, multi-location plumbing service nationwide. What exactly is that political science degree going to do for him? Some of you guys get degrees in shit like basket weaving. It's weird. I know there's a woman out here in Los Angeles. She owns a daycare. She has a daycare. And in her daycare, I think her boyfriend works there, because I kind of looked at they have a website. The website was kind of super whack, but it showed that she has a degree from UCLA, prestigious UCLA. She has a degree in Spanish. It's a black woman. Black ADOS just grew up in the hood like all of us. Regular black. She went to UCLA and took Spanish. Why would a woman go to UCLA and pay the UCLA tuition fees to get a degree in Spanish and ended up owning a damn daycare? Make it make sense. Unless she got a free ride, and even a free ride ain't totally free, why the fuck would you get a degree in Spanish from UCLA and you end up opening a daycare? First of all, you didn't even have to open up a daycare. You didn't have to go to UCLA to open a daycare. This is what we talk about, ladies, when we say half the time you guys are getting these meaningless degrees, and then the ones that do get something worth something, it's not helping the family. It's not helping the family. And you know what? She had a minor in in something. She had her major was in Spanish from UCLA, and her minor was in something else. I forget what the fuck it was. But it's not like she became a translator. It's not like she decided to go travel the world, and go become the ambassador in Guadalajara, or go to Spain and become, a dignitary for the United States government and speak Spanish. No. She ended up opening a goddamn daycare. And if she didn't get a full ride and she had to pay tuition for that, can you imagine? UCLA, you know how much UCLA costs? I don't know when she went to school, but let's just assume it was 10 grand a year. So now you got $40,000 minimum in student loans or cash out so you can get a degree in Spanish. So I was looking at this, nevertheless, I was looking at this report today because, I'm all about stats and data. And the report, I wanted to know who stays married the longest. Did you guys know that women who do have a degree tend to stay married longer than women who don't, but only by 5%. Only 5%. 75% of women who get married tend to stay married for over 20 years if they have a degree, as opposed to 70% of women who don't. It's a paltry difference, you guys, by the skin of its teeth. It's not even that big of a difference. Because I was thinking one of the arguments is, well, I'm going to bring all the skills that I have learned in college to my marriage. I'm going to bring everything that I've learned in my political science class, and I'm going to bring everything I learned in my English class. I'm going to bring all the stuff I learned in my interdisciplinary classes. I'm going to bring all the stuff I learned from my business courses. I'm going to bring everything I learned as an undergraduate into my marriage, and it's going to help me love my husband more. It's going to help me become a better housewife. It's going to help me become a better wife overall, or whatever it is. And I was under the impression that it's going to be this big, huge number, like maybe women that weren't educated through higher education, maybe just a high school diploma or some college, was way below in terms, or had a much higher divorce rate than women that got a degree. It was only 5% difference. It was only a 5% difference. And here's the thing. It said that women who had a degree were married, tend to stay married longer by 5% only. And women who, you got married longer. No, you stayed married longer. And there was another metric that was important. I can't remember what it was. Stayed married longer, and then the other one was I forget what it was. Anyways, the point is, hold on one second. Oh, I'm missing everybody. The point is, no, I see what you say. Maybe her clientele were just the Hispanic community. No, she wasn't. It's all black babies at that daycare. Rock solid in a black neighborhood. All black babies at that daycare in a black neighborhood. It was a waste of a UCLA degree, but I mean, I guess you get to say that you got an undergraduate degree. You got a bachelor's in Spanish from UCLA, and you're not using it whatsoever at your daycare. Nevertheless, it's not that men don't want women who are educated. It's not that men don't want women who have a degree. It's how can that degree serve our family, number one. And more often than not, that degree is put you in a mindset that's going to be antithetical to our cooperation. The mindset that you have and that you use to attain that degree is, are you gonna, you know, if you took a whole lot of debate classes in college, are you gonna come home and be debating me? When we get in the car and we're going on a family trip or we going out to dinner and I want to go left and you think that it's better for us to go right, are you gonna sit up in the passenger seat and be debating me as to which direction I want to take us? Or are you gonna just go along for the ride? The assertiveness and the masculinity that is often associated with attaining the degree, all the work and hard work that you had to do, and then getting the job that you got as a result of that degree, is far too often translated back home to a fucking headache. What up, Sir Shy? What up, Sir Shy? It's translated into a headache, you guys, and men don't want to deal with that. It's just tough for us to do. So, you know, what can I tell you? Now, don't make the mistake in thinking that we want dumb women that's at home barefoot, pregnant, and cooking and cleaning. That's not what we're saying. What up, Sir Shy? Salute.
Hooah!
Soldiers.
One isn't easy.
Throw your ones up to Sir Shy 87 for blessing the channel with a super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. He says, great setup, fam. You haven't seen this, but you've seen this one before, though, right? You've seen this one before, haven't you? I thought you saw this one. It's not that we don't want women that are not educated. We just want you to be cooperative, and oftentimes that education and degree makes a hard-headed woman. Sir Shy hit us with another one. Swing down, sweet chariot. Stop and let me ride. I'm thinking, I know he's not singing swing low, sweet chariot. He's not over here singing old Negro spirituals. Everybody throw your ones up to
being
my man,
number
Sir
one
Shy.
isn't easy.
With another $2 super chat. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Sir Shy. I appreciate that. Oh, you like the lights and the microphone. So you haven't been here for a minute. Okay. Yeah, we switched it up a little bit. This is podcast studio number 2. We got 3 of them. 2 of them I use for my show, and the other one I use for other shows. So listen, tonight we're going to talk about the 6 things that's necessary that all women should use or do to make sure that they are able to keep the man that they have. Hold on, let me turn my air conditioning on. If you have a man, do this. Ladies, if you have a man, do this. This is a guarantee or your money back. Guaranteed to work. Guaranteed to work. What's up, Nicole? I'm glad you're here, Nicole. Nicole, do you have a man? If you have a man, Nicole, and you want to make sure that you keep this man, all you have to do is the 6 things that we're going to talk about right now. All right? Oh, that was Funkadelic, Sir Shy? Come on, man. I know Funkadelic, bro, but it's not clicking for me right now. It's not clicking. I'm going to check it out, though. I'm going to look it up. Wait, George Clinton? Now that's... Okay, so George Clinton... Funkadelic. So we're not talking about Atomic Dog, right? You know, that's the Q's song. That's George Clinton. Anyways, we'll talk about that later, Sir Shy. We're not about to go down the memory lane of old school R&B and black music. So listen, ladies, grab your notepad. This is important. Now, here's the thing. I want to say this, ladies. I want to say this. The 6 things that I'm getting ready to tell you, most women don't do. Most women, all women can. All women have the ability to do what I'm getting ready to talk about. But most women in America, this is a Western problem. This is not an issue in the Middle East. This is an American thing. This is a Black American woman thing. This is a Black American woman thing. You've been conditioned and indoctrinated to not do this through music, through movies, through books, through charlatans, through media. You've been told to not do any of the stuff that I'm talking about. And therein lies one of the problems that women are having in their dating and mating life. All right. You guys ready? You guys ready? All right. 6 things that are essential tasks for all women who intend to keep their man. Number 1, this may or may not be easy for some of you, but number 1, don't be a slut. What? Don't be a slut. Oh, that's easy. No, some of y'all are sluts and don't know it. Some of y'all are sluts and you don't know it. You don't want to call yourself that because you'll be goddamn if you think, no, you just having fun. No, you're a slut. Some of y'all are sluts and you don't know it. You don't want the title. But you are, absolutely. You're absolutely. I do. Now, understand something. There's a difference between a slut and a hoe. We're not talking about the 304s. Because D Will says his ex-fiance is already out of the running. She's already out. Ladies, listen. There's a difference between, a hoe. What's a hoe? Right? Whore. Hoe is short for hoe. I mean whore. Hoe is short for whore. A hoe sells pussy. She gets paid for it. There's an exchange when you a hoe. Oh, you want to have sex with this? Then you must give me that. Typically it's money. It could be gifts. It could be your rent getting paid. If you fuck somebody to get your rent paid or to get money sent to you, you are a hoe. I know it's not cool to think and say. I know it makes you feel bad. I'm not here to rub on your feelings. Tonight is not about making you feel good, ladies. I'm not here to tell you things that make you feel good. I'm here to tell you the truth. A hoe is somebody who exchanges sex for something, typically money. It could be gifts. It could be clothes. It could be jewelry. It could be, tickets. It could be vacations. If you accept it and then you fucking somebody that you otherwise wouldn't fuck if they didn't give you that, that makes you a hoe. Sorry. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about a slut. Well, then Shannon, if that's a hoe, what's a slut? This is somebody who fucks for free. You really don't get nothing out of it. You get nothing out of it. You get nothing. You don't get a relationship out of it. You don't get a conversation out of it. You don't get nothing. You just do it just to do it, and you do it with more people than you should. I'm not even gonna put a number on it. Not tonight. Shout out to your hold on, D Will. D Will said, look, his ex-fiance is out of the running, but she told the truth. Now here's the thing, D Will. This is just from my point of view, because a lot of men marry sluts. A lot of men, see, this is where we get into the body count conversation, right? You know what I'm saying? Because technically, if you look at, most men are sluts, right? Men are by far more of a slut than any woman could even imagine to be. D Will, I want you to think about all the women that you took down, bro. D Will, tell the truth. Think about all the women you took down in your 20s. All right, men are the biggest sluts of all. Here's the thing: women marry slut men all the time. Now I get it. We're not about to get into the details on the difference between a man slut and a women slut. You know, I know that, right? But I just want to, just on the surface, that's the case. Now the thing is, when you got a woman that tells you the truth, she gets a lot of points for that, man. She gets a lot of points for that, D Will. She gets see what I tell you, 250. D, you done took down 250. You up there? Wilt Chamberlain took down 6,000. Wilt Chamberlain took down 6,000. I think, was it Blueface or was it Bow Wow who said he took down? No, it was Blueface, the rapper. He said he took down 1,000 that's questionable, right? But damn, D Will, 250? You a slut. Shout out to my man D Will. Shout out to my man D Will. Listen, I know it's not something that men can take. We don't, it's not palatable for us to know that our woman was out there smashing a whole bunch of other guys, but you have to give props to women who tell the truth. D Will, you have to. You have to. It's the lying sluts that get no mercy. It's the lying sluts that get no mercy. The ones that tell you the truth, and I don't mean eventually tell you way on down the line. I'm talking about right off the top. Men have been wifing sluts for thousands of years. For thousands of years. Don't marry a hoe. Remember, it's a difference between a hoe, because let's think about it, man. There's different reasons why a woman could have been promiscuous. One is mental instability, D Will. One reason why young women particularly, especially in 2022, with all the indoctrination and all the Cardi B's and all the Nicki Minaj's and all the Meg Thee Stallions and the WAP and the my pussy is this and my pussy is that and I'm gonna put this pussy on your face and my pussy is this and it ain't no big deal and eat this pussy and pussy. The young girls are being misled, and then the family structures are already fucked up. The parents ain't staying together. So these women are being led incorrectly. I just put a post up from Janae Aiko on my Instagram. It's up there right now on my Instagram, where she's Janae Aiko, the singer who's pregnant currently with Big Sean's baby, was at some point, because I don't know when the interview was, she was telling women, be sexually free. Janae is telling women to be sexually. She got her man. Mind you, all the fucking slut leaders is fucking in a relationship. Everybody that's telling you, who said that? Was Jess the mess, or Jess with the mess, or Jess Hilarious? Jess Hilarious out there saying, she made a skit about it, saying, well, how come all the slut leaders are happily in a relationship? Beyonce, independent, all the, Cardi B married and whatnot. Now you got Janae Aiko in a long-term monogamous relationship with Big Sean, pregnant with his baby, but she's telling women to be out there and fuck as you please. Be safe is what she said. She said, be safe, but go have fun with your body. That's bad advice. But girls have been given this information for years, bro. And so a lot of them have been straight. They became sluts by proxy. It's not that they wanted to be. They just didn't know any better. They just simply didn't know any better. They didn't. Look at Lakeisha. Hell no, don't be sexually free. Lakeisha, did you see the Instagram post that I had up? I should post it. So that's my thing, man. When you have with D Will, when you had your ex-fiance tell you the truth, you gotta give props for that, man. It's because accountability. I was talking to somebody close to me today. We were talking about accountability. Women do not take accountability for nothing, especially modern women. So to find a woman that had the strength to tell you the truth, I am the kind of brother that gives props for people that tell the truth. Truth matters to me. Remember, that's the cornerstone of the red pill. So if she told you what she did or what she was doing or what she had her past, and that was tough for you to swallow, I understand, brother. Don't get me wrong. I understand. You had to let her go. But you have to give some grace to women that tell the truth about their sluttish ways. Body count matters. Yes, Lakeisha, it absolutely does. So ladies, here's the reality. The number one thing that you must do if you want to keep a man, look at D. Will. D. Will proposed to a woman. He discovered that she was a slut. She is no longer his fiance. She's gone. She's back to the streets. Listen, don't be a slut if you want to keep your man. What this means is you cannot go out fucking. If you're in a relationship with somebody, you cannot be out fucking nobody else without him knowing. I'm going to add that caveat. You cannot be out fucking anybody else without him knowing if you want to keep him long term, period. Don't think that you're going to get away with it. Don't think that you're going to be able to lie. I know they say women lie better than men. Y'all think that. A lot of men just tolerate shit and don't tell you what they know. Just trust me when I tell you, don't be a slut. What up, Iceman X?
Hooah!
Iceman X says, I can't take a chick serious that can't be real about her life. Exactly.
Hooah!
Men cannot take women serious if you can't tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. And lying by omission is still a lie. Meaning you can't say, oh, I just didn't tell you everything. That's bullshit. That means you lied. There is no such thing as, oh, I just failed to mention that. No. That's a lie. All right. Now, here's the thing. Real quick. D. Will said something important before I move on to number 2. D. Will says his niece is following his guidance as she goes off to University of Texas this year. She knows I'm going to keep her informed and safe. I've mentioned this a million times on podcasts that I go on. People say, Shan, what is the solution? I say the onus is on women. What is the quick solution? Women need men for guidance, period. Women need men for guidance, period. If I had a daughter, I don't have a daughter, but if I had a daughter, I have sons. But if I had a daughter, my daughter would be under my cover until she got married and I handed her over to a man, period. That's just how that goes. I would not allow my daughter to go out into the world under her own devices and figure out shit on her own. There's no fucking way. No way. Women make shitty decisions and they make poor choices in almost every goddamn thing. And I am not sending somebody that I love out into the world to figure it out. Next thing I know, she a baby mama. No. Women need covering. It's the way it's designed, you guys. So women need to be covered from father to husband. And if any woman tells you otherwise, ignore it. I know older modern women will tell you that you need to go out there, explore, and do all that. That's all bullshit. Don't follow it. Look at their lives. You see how that fell apart. Don't follow. Don't listen to that. That's bad advice. And so we got my man D. Will. His niece is going off to college. She's under her uncle's covering. Maybe his brother isn't there or his brother-in-law or whoever. So D. Will is covering his niece to make sure that she's guided right. See, oftentimes, and in modern times, young women, they don't want to listen to their dad. Their dad, I told people, I said, run that nigga through me. That's what I said at one podcast. I forget where, but I was like, whoever you dating, run that nigga through me. I'll let you know if he's worth it or not. Because I know I'm a man. I know what I can see what you can't see, ladies. Your father can see what you think you can see. Far too often, women make bad decisions and guys that end up being a baby mama 2, 3, 4 times over. They turn 30-something, 40-something years old and they say, oh, I just didn't know no better. That's because you should have listened to your goddamn father. You should have listened to your dad. You should have listened to your uncle. You should have listened to an older man that knew better and cared about you and was going to give you the information you needed to succeed. And since you thought you knew better, now you in the position that you in. And older women that did that shit is still telling younger women to do the same thing. It's weird to me. It's weird to me. It's almost like misery loves company. I need, you know what? I'm up here all by myself with my cats. What, don't you want to join? It's like, what? So listen, shout out to my man D Will, who's telling his niece everything she needs to know to be safe. And she's under his covering. And then D Will, make sure all them little nappy head niggas that she run into, make sure she run them through you. I just want to give a shout out to my man D Will for that. Just want to give a shout out to my man D Will for that. All right, guys, that's number one. Ladies, if you want to keep your man, don't be a slut. Unfortunately, some of you women became sluts and you didn't know any better, or you just love to have sex, whatever the reason. Here's the thing. You landed a man now. You got one now, right? And you're not a slut no more, right? You're not out there fucking and sucking random motherfuckers, right? He's the only one, right? You intend for him to be the only one. Well, here's what's important. Because number two, don't be a slut no more. If you were a slut, stop. No more no promiscuity, ladies. If you were a slut, stop. Number two is if you were a slut yesterday, stop today. It's just that simple. You know, there's a thing called pair bonding. I don't want to get too philosophical, but if you know too much dick, then how are you going to be happy with one? If you fucking this dude and that dude, and this dude fucks you one way and that guy fucks you another way, and this guy's dick is one size and that guy's dick is another size, and this guy hits it from the back one way, that guy hits it from the back a different way, and then your memory is collecting all these different sexual experiences, and you're learning how you're collecting so many different ways of how you got fucked by so many different men. When you finally find somebody who likes you outside of the bedroom, how are you gonna have a sex? How are you gonna be sexually satisfied when you got 30 men in your mind? If you were a slut, ladies, stop. That's number two. Now, your value will be lower. I understand. Your value will be lower. I understand. Deal with it. I never said this was going to be easy. I never said this was going to be easy, but if don't be a slut is number one. If you were a slut, stop is number two. Stop being promiscuous, period. If you got a man and you were lucky enough, to get a man, because it's tough out there. I don't care how you look, by the way, because you could be fine as a motherfucker. We all want to fuck you, but we all don't want to marry all of y'all. Ask Halle Berry. Ask J-Lo. We don't care how pretty you are. I know you seem to think that is your commodity, your most important one. That's not what gets you to jump the broom, ladies. That's not what locks a man down. It doesn't. So if you're lucky enough to get a man to tell you that he loves you or tell you that he wants to be with you, you don't fumble that bag, because you might not get another opportunity. You will get a whole lot of dick. You'll get a whole lot of sexual opportunity. That's no big deal. You can pick up your phone and get fucked tonight, right? We know that. But you won't get anybody that's going to want to hang out with you. How many guys have sex with you and then like talking to you afterwards? That's the question. How many guys want to spend the night? How many guys don't want you to go home? How many guys want to go to breakfast the next day? How many guys isn't suddenly busy after he fucked you last night? He got to make a move the next day. That doesn't involve you. He could bring you along, but he didn't bring you, right? It's not easy to keep a man, ladies. We know you can get some dick. How can you keep some dick? I'm giving you the game. Don't be a slut, ladies. And if you were a slut, stop. No promiscuity. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to give you some numbers. This is a guideline, ladies. This is a guideline. D. Will, Sam, what up? They're not gonna want to hear what I'm about to tell them, Iceman X. They're not gonna want to hear what I'm about to tell them. Ladies, nobody ever gives you this. You're getting this. This is exclusive. This is exclusive right here on High Value Shan. I'm 50 years old, and I've been around the block about 10 times. I know what I'm talking about. Been all over the world. I've been married twice, divorced twice. I have children. I've been in I ain't fucked 250 people like my man D. Will, but I'm up there. I know a little something. I'm gonna tell you what's important. All right, cool. All right, D. Will. I'm gonna tell you what's important. Listen, ladies. Here's a guideline on your body count. Nobody ever tells you a body count guideline. Here's a guideline for your body count. Now, remember, number 1, don't be a slut. Number 2, don't be promiscuous. Stop being a slut. If you're 30 years old or younger, you do not want to exceed 10. If you've been having sex since age 16, you got 14 years to have sex with a max of 10 men. If you exceed that, you're in slut territory. You are. But you can stop anytime. If you are under 30 years old, you do not want to exceed 10. You know how crazy that sounds to me to even say, but I have to adjust the number for 2022 standards. 10 is crazy 30 years ago. When I was 20 years old, 10 is like, what? For a woman. It's crazy for me to even say that, but I'm adjusting for modern times, because modern times is during, we're talking about feminism 4.0, leading into 5.0. Remember, feminism 4.0 is women's empowerment. Feminism 3.0 is individualism, right? That's the I don't need a man era. That's around the 1990s. Then came around 2010 was women empowerment. That's feminism 4.0. The upcoming feminism 5.0, which is what they're trying to push now, which is what we're getting ready to head right into, is a sexual liberation. Ladies, fuck as much as you want. Don't worry about any kind of fucking virtuosity. Don't protect your womb. In fact, have a baby, get a man later. Have a baby and then find a cleanup husband later. That's what they're trying to push on you, particularly you black women. Black women particularly. So sexual liberation, that's what they're trying to sell to you ladies. Listen, for me to even say 10, if you're under 30 is wild to me, but that's the number I've come up with for 2022 standards. That's the number I've come up with for 2022 standards. If you're 30 years or younger, 10. If you are 40, you get 5 more, 15. If you're 40 years or younger, if you're 30 anything, you get 5 more, 15. These are the guidelines, ladies. Write this down. If you're 30 years or younger, body count 10 or less. If you're 40 years or younger, body count 15 or less. 15 or less. This is 2022 standards. It sounds nasty, I know, but it is what it is. If you're 50 years old, if you are like me, I was born in 1972, 50 years ago. If you are a woman 50 years or younger, if you're in your 40s, you can have a body count of 20. Listen, what you want me to tell you? What you want me to tell you? I know you don't want to hear. You want to hear that you just open and you can just do what you want. It's your body, your choice. You want what do you want to hear from me? You want to hear, or you want me to just tell you that you're a slut, or are you gonna own your slutness and then stop? Here, remember what I told you. Number one is don't be a slut. But if you were a slut, stop. Is number two. You have the ability to stop. You can still get a man. Don't get me wrong. Sluts get married all the time, but they stop. At least their husband think they did. They stop. It is what it is. If you're 50 and over, it don't matter. Bring back shame. Shout out to D. Will. Bring back shame. If you're 50 and over, it don't matter. If you're 40 and younger, 20. If you're 30, no, I'm sorry. If you're over 50, it don't matter. If you're 50 and younger, 20. If you're 40 and younger, 15. If you're 30 and younger, 10. Confession. I've fallen in love with sluts. I've fallen in love with sluts. Because some women are easily led astray. Some women are easily led astray. That's the reality of life, man. But that's what we remember. This is a Red Pill channel. In Red Pill, cornerstone is truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. The truth doesn't give a fuck about what Shannon likes. The truth doesn't care how I feel. The truth doesn't want to make me feel nice and warm and fuzzy inside. The truth doesn't give a fuck about my feelings. I am a slut. I am. Unfortunately. My man D will. Unfortunately. It is what it is. We keep it with men. Don't have a problem with telling the truth the way women do. Especially when it comes to sexuality. So ladies and gentlemen, ladies, I'm speaking to you particularly. If you want to keep a man, 1 of 6 things you must do is don't be a slut. 2 of 6 things you must do is kill the promiscuity. No cheating, no fucking anybody else, none of that. It is what it is. All right. Well, Shannon, what's number 3? If you don't want me to be a slut anymore, Shan, and I'm not a slut. If I'm not a slut, and if I was, you want me to stop, then what's number 3 to keep my man? What's the 3rd thing I got to do to keep my man? I'm glad you asked. You must always tell the truth. You must always tell the truth. I almost feel like this broadcast was designed for my guy D. Will. Did you notice earlier, about 20 minutes ago, he mentioned that his ex-fiance had some sluttish ways, but she told the truth. I almost want to tell D. Will he may want to revisit that relationship. Write it down, ladies. Tell the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. The truth will set you free. I say that. I mean that. You must always tell the truth, but here's the thing. Tell the truth, especially if it's gonna hurt you. What? What are you talking about? You don't understand. You want respect over image. How I look at you should not be as important as how much I respect you. Men will, because men require respect, we have a certain special kind of adoration for respect when we hear it from women or we give it to women. So here's what I mean by this. When I say you need to tell the truth when it hurts you, right? You know how some women, they'll only tell you, okay, you ask a woman a question and she starts fucking dancing around the answer. You already know it's a lie. You ask a woman a question and she gives you a half-ass answer, and you know it was a half-ass answer, which means you might as well not said nothing at all, or you should have just flat out lied, because giving a half-ass answer is just like lying, right? Well, that's where all the respect is gone. If you fucking start double talking, hemming and hawing, dancing around, giving these long ass answers and shit, giving a whole soliloquy before you finally get to the answer, the respect is gone. I don't give a fuck no more. I don't care. Now it doesn't matter what you say. But if somebody asks you a direct question and you come back with a direct answer, and that direct answer does not put you in the best light, men might get mad at first. But we are logical thinkers, ladies. We are logical thinkers. We use reason, deductive reasoning, when we come up with our decisions. And the fact that you kept it 100, even when it went against your own best interests, you get points for that. That's what I was talking to my man D Will about. That's what I was talking to my man D Will about. Don't be a slut. If you are a slut, stop. Always tell the truth. If a man asks you a question, tell the truth. Let him decide. That's what you guys want, right, ladies? Oh, let me decide. First of all, you guys can't handle the truth like men can. You just simply can't.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't. Women always claim that they want the truth, and as soon as they hear it,
you can't handle the truth.
But men can. Now, we might be pissed. We might punch a hole in the wall. We may need to go for a drive. We might fucking get pissed off. But the fact that you kept it 100 with us gets you points. I'm sorry, it is what it is. And this is one of the reasons why many men will still marry a slut. You guys,
Hoo-ah!
Look what D Will wrote. Now, I just told D Will he may want to revisit looking at his relationship. He already gave her another chance twice. Now, she had a problem with counseling. I don't give a fuck. Okay, counseling speaks to sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. If D Will's ex-fiance had the fortitude to be able to tell him the truth about her sluttish ways, she got points, and that's the only reason why she got another chance. But if she won't go to therapy, if she won't go to couples counseling, that speaks to shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. That means that she's not looking to make herself a better person. Run from women like that, fellas. I know this broadcast is for women, but I'm speaking to the guys that's walk. If you got a woman that's not willing to make herself a better person by way of counseling or therapy, fucking run. It's a waste of time. Any woman that uses sign language, shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right, especially the need to be right, it's a waste of time. It's just kill. I don't care if she's not a slut. I would rather be with a woman. Let me give you guys a little insight about how Shan thinks. I would rather be with a woman who was at one point promiscuous in her past. She was a slut in her past, but she tells me the truth and she's actively trying to be a better woman. I will deal with her before I deal with a woman who has a squeaky clean sexual history, but her ass ain't trying to be a better person in terms of her mentality and the way she treats and talks to me. Fuck that girl. Fuck her. What? I don't care if you are fucking damn near a virgin and you got an attitude problem. I'm not gonna live with an attitude problem for the rest of my life. And you not doing nothing to work on that. You think you the only thing right in a wrong world. But because your ass didn't have that much sex or no sex at all, I'm posted, oh hell no. I would rather deal with a woman that have a sexual history. And now I see her fucking working on herself, especially the younger she is. That's just me. So if my man D Will says his wife is not willing to go even check with couples counseling, goodbye. Sayonara, goodbye. Good. Oh, Will says women love the truth. Shit, they can't handle the truth, Will. They love to hear it, but they can't handle it like us. Because you know why, Will? So Will says, listen, everybody, I'm throwing Will up on the screen a lot today. Will says, hold up, Shan. From my experience, women love the truth. They fall in love deeper, in my opinion, my personal opinion. Okay, so that's your experience. But here's the thing. I want you to take this into consideration, Will. Women run a lot of their actions through their emotional filter, is what I say. So a lot of the things that women do is decided upon based on what their emotions dictate. Their emotions tell them how to go left, right, up, down, what to say, when to say it, how to say it, how loud to say it, how much to say, how least. A lot of the decisions that women make is made through an emotional filter. When you tell women the truth, which is what we do, right? That's what we do over here. We tell the truth, whether you like it or not. I don't give a fuck if you can handle it or not. The point is we tell the truth. But Will, you think that women prefer the truth. On the surface, they do. The problem is they can't let shit go. They don't do any kind of deductive reasoning and calculations like men do. We're cost benefit calculators, women are not. So while they may feel deeper, maybe they're just tolerating certain shit. But here's the thing. How long does that last? Because if 8 out of 10 of them is getting a divorce, maybe they couldn't. Maybe they handled the truth at first, but it ate away at them for so long. Death by 1,000 cuts. Next thing you know, they're at the divorce court. If they loved the truth, brother, they would stick around. They're not sticking around. Women are breaking up for no vow breaking reasons. They're ruining their marriage. What did Kevin Samuel say? They're wrecking their own families. So listen, ladies, you got to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Lie by omission is a real thing. Lie by omission is a lie. You got to tell the whole truth, and you'll be fine. You're halfway through, ladies. If you have made it this far, good job. Ladies, if you've made it this far, good job. You're not a slut. If you were a slut, you stopped becoming one, and you are a truth teller. And when you tell the truth, you tell the whole truth, not partial, not bits and pieces, not, oh, you didn't ask me that part. You say things. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. When you do it, especially if it hurts you, tell more than you're asked. Ladies, offer more information than you ask. Well, I didn't want to tell him what he didn't ask that. You don't know that he knew it already. Tell more than he asks. Because if the more truth you tell, you don't have to remember shit. You don't have to remember nothing, ladies. The more you lie or the more you don't tell, you gotta remember that shit. And sometimes men got memories like elephants. I know I do. I have an elephant memory when it comes to relationships. I know what the fuck you said when you said it and how you said it. I know what I was wearing the day you said it. I know what you were wearing when you said it. I know where I was. I know what intersection I was at when we were on the phone when you said the shit. I know where I was driving to and what stoplight I was at. So just tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and you're free. And if you got these 3 things down, ladies, you are halfway there to keeping your man. You are halfway, not getting a man, to keeping your man. Now, if you made it this far, ladies, it gets a little bit more difficult for you. It gets a little bit more difficult for you, ladies. I'm sorry. Number 4. I just saw the like. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. I'm telling ladies what's important to keep your man. Not get your man. Not get no dick. Not have sex. We know that you are masters in having sex. You can have sex at the drop of a text message in 10 minutes or in 30 minutes or less. You can order some dick and pizza, and dick will arrive to your front door before the pizza will. Ladies, tell the truth. Right now, you can call Domino's Pizza or Pizza Hut. You can order a pepperoni pizza, the most basic pizza that's already damn near ready to go, and you can place a phone call for some dick. You can order you can make a dick appointment, and dick will be at your front door before the pizza arrives. We are not talking about if you can get a man. We know that you know how to do that, most of you. Not necessarily the man you want. I'm gonna have to teach you how to do that. But you can get a man. But can you keep your man? I'm teaching you how to keep your man. Number one, don't be a slut. Number two, not a hoe, because a hoe is out of the question. Men ain't fucking with hoes. Sluts, men deal with. Don't be a slut. I already explained to you guys the difference between a slut and a hoe. Number two, if you are a slut, stop being one. Eliminate promiscuity from your life. Number three, tell the truth, especially if it hurts you. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Lie by omission doesn't count. That's still a lie. And tell more than you're asked. Offer more information than is required. Go above and beyond the call of truthivity. Ladies, number four thing for you to do. If you want to keep your man, speak softly. Speak in soft tones at all times. Black women, I know that's going to be a tough one for you. Some of you guys, this is more hard than not being a slut. Let me tell you something about yin and yang. Let me tell you something about ping and pong. Masculinity and femininity. Men have deep voices. Men project when they speak. We roar when we talk. Men are not interested in a woman who roars like him. By and large, men are not, even the most soft-spoken man don't want a woman who's more rough and tough than he is. I know this is going to be tough for women in New York, but it applies to you too. Even if you're from the boogie down Bronx, you from Brooklyn, you from Brownsville, I know it's tough. You might be a little spicy. Ladies, if you speak softly to your man at all times, you're winning. The moment you buck up, the moment you yell, you blurting out shit, you snapping your neck, you what, rat, black, like black women do. Come on, let's keep it 100. Look, come on, y'all. We having matter of fact conversations over here. We ain't no politically correctness. Fuck up. Nah, hell no. We gonna keep it 100. Y'all motherfuckers be bucking up, doing all that rough, tough shit, and no man want that. No man wants that. No man wants that. I do not want you yelling at me and just snapping and shit. I don't want to hear all of that. We can get through our conversation a lot easier if you're not roaring like me. First of all, you're not going to ever roar louder than him if he don't want you to. Now, you might find a meek, nimble man who keeps it low, but that's only because he's doing that. You ain't going to be stronger than him. There's nothing you can do, and the only way to protect yourself is if you go get another goddamn man, like the police, like your uncle, your brother, your cousin, your dad. But if you were soft-spoken, and I don't mean being a slave. Don't get this mixed up with being a concubine. You can stand firm in your convictions, ladies, but you can still be soft when you do so. You don't have to buck up, yell, and you ain't gotta fucking just say what you want to wrestle. What the fuck you want to get in? You want to get in the ring? You want boxing gloves? Because that's how we interpret that. That's how men interpret that. You guys you don't deal with low-level threats of violence like men do. And the only reason that you guys talk shit and do the stuff, did you see the video recently where Brittany Renner was in the face of, this happened, last night? Maybe Saturday or something like that. Brittany Renner, the baby mama of PJ Washington, the basketball player, Brittany Renner. Go watch the video. It's on my Instagram story right now. No, did I put it up on there? I don't know if I put it on there. Brittany Renner got into an altercation with a fan who was actually giving her props. And then he said, shout out to PJ Washington. That pissed her off. And then she went over there and got in his face. And he was just talking. And then she threw water in his face first. She took a bottle of water and splashed it in that man's face. Now, of course, security came and bum rushed the dude, slammed the dude, put him in a chokehold, put a backpack on his head, all this other kind of stuff. Nobody paid attention to Brittany Renner. So I already know there's going to be a lawsuit here. But women are already under the invisible protection that they think that they can do that kind of stuff to a man because they know security's going to rush the guy. That is what we've been conditioned women to think, that you are protected by men, that you can attack men. You can yell at men. You can disrespect men. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do to men because you can call men to come protect you. You ain't gonna call your mama. It ain't nothing you can do physically. But so you can buck up on a man, get all up in his face, spit in his face, push him, mush him in his mouth, punch him, poke him in the chest and shit. Take a bottle of water and splash it in his face because you know here comes some more men to protect you. That's what you've been taught. Look at the boys in school. How many times have we saw a video where a little girl was just beating on a little boy and he's expected to not do anything? Some videos you see where he picked her up and slammed her ass. She learned real quick about not doing that no more. But that's what we've indoctrinated men and women to believe, that women can do anything they want with no fucking repercussions. Well, let me tell you something. If you're in a relationship and it's just you two in the house, if you're in a relationship and it's just you two, ladies, talk softly to your man at all times. Talk softly to him when you're upset. Talk softly to him when you feel disrespected. Do you realize how much further along you will get with your man if you just spoke softly to him? If you start showing up, sticking your chest out, putting your shoulders back and frowning up like you ready to scrap like a man, you're going to be met with that type of energy. You're going to be met with that type of energy. And ladies, you don't want that. You don't want that. Ladies, black ladies, I know it's going to be tough for you to speak softly. Practice in the mirror. Practice in the mirror. Oh, I can't do that. Well, we know you can't. That's why y'all motherfuckers ain't married. I'm just here to tell you what to do. It's up to you to do it. I already know why only 1 in 4 of you will be married. I already know why 60% of the black community is divorced. I already know why baby mamas is the thing. I already know why men don't want to hear it. I already know why men say the number one thing they want is peace. This speaks directly to peace. Number 4, speaking in soft tones, is part and parcel of peace. And that is the number 1 request from men. I hear from the men that I talk to and counsel. You hear it. You hear it. Yes, D Will, the bodega guy. Jose Alba. 61-year-old Jose Alba, the bodega worker in New York, who had that woman buck up in his face because her EBT card didn't work. Her food stamps card didn't work, so she couldn't buy a bag of Doritos for her baby. She's bucking up on it. She's bucking up on it. Oh, can I do that from here? Yeah. I think I could do that from here. Yeah. Lakeisha, take care of only me and it's me. Get rid of them. Listen. Talk softly to your man at all times, ladies. Even when your emotions build up inside of you, you will be able to have so much better dialogue between you two than you otherwise wouldn't. And here's a tip. If you feel that you can't do it, go for a walk. Revisit the conversation later when you can. It is not necessary that you have that conversation right then and there if you can't get your emotions under control. Do you realize that almost every time that a argument is getting ready to happen, once people walk away for just a short amount of time and come back, that the argument is now gone and dissipated? Simply because a rational mind is now being employed. Just take a break and come back. All right. Respectable women get respectful men. It's just that simple. Exactly, D. Will. Ladies, talk softly to your man. I know that right there is going to be a deal breaker for a lot of you women. I just know it is. A lot of you women won't be able to get past talking softly. You're going to snap your neck. You're going to snap your fingers. You're going to put your hands all in his face. You're going to buck up at him and do all that extra shit. I get it. Just be prepared to live the rest of your life alone. Because if you don't have the strength in you to change the way you talk to men and stay in the way you are, all rough and tough and shit, is more important to you than having a successful outcome with men, then fine. I'm not talking to you no way. I'm talking to women who want to change their outcomes. That's who I'm talking to. Ladies, don't be a slut. If you are a slut, stop. No more promiscuity. Ladies, tell the truth, especially if it hurts and goes against you. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And speak softly to your men. Speak softly to your men, ladies. You do that, you'll be good to go. Trust your boy. Just trust me. All right? Soldiers, throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Soldiers, throw your ones up to my man D. Will, who's now the stream sponsor. He beat him out by a penny. Shout out to D. Will. Thank you, bro. He says, keep spitting hot fire. That's what's up. Where is this link? Let me hook up my man, D. Will, who's now the stream sponsor. Boom. Thank you, dear Will. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that blessing. You know, over here, we don't call them donations. We call them blessings. Blessings and investments. You bless this channel with an investment. Thank you. I appreciate you. Ladies, I keep saying ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, what's the number 5 thing to do to keep your man? Ladies, what's the number 5 thing to do to keep your man? Ladies, the younger you are, the harder this is going to be for you. The younger you are, the harder, the more difficult this is going to be for you. But if you want to keep your man, it's required. It's not an option. Number 5 is cook and clean. Number 5 is cook and clean. You don't know, that's wired in us, men. Yes, men cook, and yes, men clean. But with your help, you're showing your you're showing your ability to be a team player. And cooking and cleaning, among all the other things that you can do for your man, are the ones that stick out the most to us. I don't know why. I cannot explain it. I did not create human beings. I did not create Homo sapiens. I did not invent man and women. I just know the operating manual. I've read the operating manual on humans, and I know what works for the male species, for the male of the species. Ladies, help with cooking and cleaning at his place or at the home he owns. Now, here's the thing. Let me be clear about something. Help him cook, not come over for dinner at your place. Not make sure that your place is clean. If you're dating somebody, this is really for women that are dating. It's really for women that are married too. Because there's a whole lot of relationships that would be saved if she just get her ass in the kitchen and cook something for her man that came home from work. But listen, especially for women that are dating, if you help with cooking and cleaning at your boyfriend's house or apartment or place that he owns, you will be you don't understand what that does to a man. I get it. You fucking suck really well. I get it. You know how to suck his dick from the back. I get it, ladies. You fuck him like he's never been fucked before. But trust me when I tell you, you can fuck him as great as you think you are, but if you walk over a dirty carpet, he's gonna notice that shit. If you adding to a dirty kitchen, if you adding your dirty dishes to an already dirty kitchen, it don't matter how good you suck his dick. Ladies, it is baked in the cake for men. Cooking and cleaning is wired for us. I am not telling you to help with his taxes. I don't want you to bring all this other value that you think matters to us. I know you think it matters. I'm not telling you to help with customer service at his company. I'm not telling you to stop paying his bills. No, I'm not asking you to take him to dinner. I don't want you to cover the insurance note for the month. I am talking make a hot meal and help him keep his place spick and span. Bathroom clean, vacuum, the floors vacuumed. If he has to do any of that, ladies, all by himself, you failed as his girlfriend. If he has to do any of that all alone, but you benefit from at any part of his home, you have failed. I'm sorry, it's genetically coded into men's DNA. And if you were to do that for your man, you are one step closer to keeping him forever. I'm just telling you like it is. Now, I know the younger you are, the harder that's going to be, especially the cooking side. Especially the cooking side. Get a cookbook. Then get a goddamn cookbook. Go watch some recipes on YouTube and start experimenting with shit. Go to the grocery store, pick up a few. You know he ain't gonna have no problem paying for the groceries, by the way. He will have zero problems running you some money to go grocery shopping. But if all you talk about is going out to dinner, you ain't keeping him too long. Trust me. If your conversations is all about where we're gonna go eat and your conversations about what can we order tonight on Uber Eats or fucking Postmates, Grubhub, and all the rest of those, delivery. If your conversation, if that's all he knows, you can forget about keeping him long term. He's gonna find somebody else to replace you eventually. I'm just telling you like it is. You don't have to believe me. Just watch it happen. When a man sees that you are operating in your nurturing side that comes built in you win, ladies. You just win. I just got a super chat, but I don't know. Shout out to Neo Sinke. Everybody, throw your ones up.
Being
to Neo
number
Sinke.
one isn't easy.
Throw your ones up to Neo Sinke. He says, Shan, please accept this small token. No, she says, I certainly apologize. I said he. I meant she. And then look how pretty she is. I put her right. Look how beautiful this woman is. Ooh, she's very beautiful. She says, please accept this small token of appreciation, Mr. Rawls. I am glad I woke up early on this cold South African day for this. Thank you so much for your blessing. They're not donations. Thank you for your blessing. She's blessed this channel and she's listening to Shan's guide to keeping a man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Neo. We appreciate you. Everybody, please throw your ones up. Everybody, throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Thank you, Nicole. Nicole got that. I like Trina. Thank you guys for throwing your ones up, and thank you, Neil, for the blessing. Ladies, we are on number 5. We are on number 5. Thank you, Batman. And real quick, Batman, you didn't type salute in the chat. Everybody type salute in the chat. Everybody, please type salute in the chat so you guys can be entered into the giveaway. I'm gonna do a giveaway in a minute. So listen, guys, here's the reality. If you want to keep your man, not get your man, you want to keep your man, ladies. You guys, that's one of the biggest issues that women, they don't know how to keep their men. 1, all you got to do is not be a slut. 2, all you got to do is, if you were a slut, stop being one. No more promiscuity. Number 3, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, even if it goes against your best interest. Number 4, speak softly, ladies. Do not buck up. Your whole buck up, practice in the mirror on speaking softly. Practice in the mirror on speaking softly when you wake up in the morning. Practice speaking softly when you talk to him on the telephone. Practice speaking softly when you guys are in the car heading out to that event together. Practice speaking softly when you guys are getting dressed in the morning. Practice speaking softly at the dinner table when you guys are eating. Practice speaking softly when you guys lay down and you're talking about the new Netflix movie that you're going to watch together. Practice speaking softly to your man at all times. It will help. And when you guys get in a disagreement, practice speaking softly while you disagree. That argument will be dead quick. That argument will have a resolution faster than you can snap a finger. Because you're matching his man energy to your woman energy. Those two go hand in hand. That's yin and yang, baby. But the moment you are butting heads with him, being all rough and tough and bucking up and being masculine with him, he don't like that. Ladies, number 5, help with cooking and cleaning, particularly at his place, not yours. What does that mean, Shan? He has to have a place. You goddamn right he does. Sorry, fellas. You got to have a place. You can't expect cooking and cleaning at your mama house. No, we ain't talking about that. If you sleep on your auntie's sofa or you converted your uncle's garage into, no, we ain't talking about that. No, we're not talking about the third bedroom in your sister's place. No, we talking about your place, fellas. Ladies, help with cooking and cleaning at his place. This is only if you want to keep him. Yeah, this is only if you want to keep him. All right? This is only if you want to keep them. Ladies. Now, here's the thing. Number 1, 2 is going to be kind of easy for some women. For a lot of women, it won't be. Number 3, telling the truth is going to be hard for most of you guys. Number 4 is going to be damn near impossible for most black women in America. Speaking softly, that's going to be damn near impossible. I didn't say that this list is easy. Number 5 is the one that all of you guys is probably saying, oh, I can do that. I don't have no problem cooking. I need a clean house and I don't mind cooking. I can do that. Yeah, you probably are older too. Women in their 20s can't do number 5. Ladies, but here's one. And here's number 6. Ladies, here's number 6. I'm almost afraid to put it on the screen. I'm almost afraid to put it on the screen. Number 6 is a problem that I've had in my relationships that I really cared about, and it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. I do not understand it, but that's the case, and it's known, it's been told, it's been explained over and over again, but I don't know why women won't get it together. Ladies, the number 6 thing that you must do of the 6 things that Shannon is teaching you. This is Mr. Shan's Keep a Man Guide. And the 6th thing that you must do of these 6 items to keep your man forever is, hold on. Sex on demand. Sex on demand. Oh yeah. Pound Town, baby. You must allow your man to take you to Pound Town whenever he wants, wherever he wants, however he wants. Let me repeat. Let me repeat it. Ladies, the number 6 thing that you must do if you want to keep your man is you must have sex with him on demand. This is if you are upset. This is if you are happy. This is if you are tired. This is if you are sleepy. This is if you are hot, cold, fresh out the shower, stankin'. Sex on demand. And it better be with a fucking smile. Without an attitude. No attitude. Sex on demand. Far too many women use sex as a weapon. You use sex to get what you want, to guide your man, to you get pissed off, and so now he can't get no pussy. Ladies, that's fine. You won't keep him long. Batman says, I'm asking too much. Listen. With great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. Listen, ladies, it's the women that's complaining about not being able to keep a man, but I'm telling them, and not too many people have given women this short but comprehensive guide on what's necessary to be able to keep their men. Y'all, they all know how to get a nigga. They know how to get a man. They know what to wear. They know what to say. They know what to do to get him. But he doesn't stick around. He won't stick around. He don't even want to be bothered with her. He fucks and then he wants her out the next day because he already knows that she's not going to do the things that that's necessary. Let me tell you something, ladies. If you did all 6 of these things, that I just named, and the last one being sex on demand, congratulations. You've just kept your man. Congratulations, ladies. You've just kept your man long term. If you are not a slut, if you were a slut and you're no longer a slut, you stop being promiscuous. If you tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, if you speak softly to your man at all times, if you help with cooking and cleaning, those two, not how to write checks, not filling out job applications, not running errands for him, you help with cooking and cleaning, those two things at his place. And you fuck him on demand, you will keep your man as long as you want. There is no woman on planet Earth who was in a committed public relationship that has done all 6 things and lost her man. And I'm talking 100%. There is no woman on planet Earth in the year 2022 that has done all 6 things that I've listed and lost her man. Not a single one. Not a single one. There's no woman on planet Earth that's done all 6 of these things and has lost her man. I can tell you one thing. There's women that has not done these things and that nigga was gone. There's women that has failed to do some of the stuff that I've listed. And that man was, in fact, ladies, this is how side chicks steal your man. This is how side chicks take a motherfucker from you. This is how side chicks take your man. Ladies, this is the key to keeping your man, if you're blessed to have one to begin with. If you are, listen to me. And yes, it is a blessing to have a man. It's a blessing to have one. I'm not talking about getting dick. I ain't got to help you with that. A lot of you guys get that mixed up too. You think just because you can get a motherfucker, you can get some attention, equates to getting a man. It's not the same. Attention and getting a man is not the same. All of you guys can get attention. You'll put on a pair of tight jeans, throw on some fucking lip gloss and bat your eyes. You can get some attention. But to get somebody to be on your team, to be on your side, to be in your corner, to care and love for you the way you need to be loved and cared for men to want to give you the 4 P's that's required of men: provide, protect, problem solve, and procreate. For a lifetime, you got to do these 6 things I'm talking about. All 6. You can't do 5 of them and skip one. You can't say, but I did all 5. I only was not able to do that. Then you failed. This is a all or nothing deal. This is an all or nothing deal. All right. I was going to open up the call lines, but I'm going to do it. D Will, pull up on me on Wednesday, because Wednesday I'm talking to the fellas. Tonight was for the ladies, but Wednesday, pull up with me on Wednesday, D Will. I got to make a run. So I'm not going to open up the call lines tonight. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of game. My goal in life is for black men and black women to do better. You guys hear it every Sunday when I say, this is Mr. Shan giving you a nugget of raw wisdom to help you do better and be better. I want relationships. I want men and women together. We are better together, you guys. We're better together. But we got to get it together in order to get together. We got to get it together in order to get together. Ladies, you got some work to do. I know many of you can't do all 6 of these things. I know in your mind you're thinking you can. But you know damn well in your heart of hearts that you're failing at least one. Most of you are failing at 4 of them. Everybody has the ability to turn it around. Everybody of all women of all ages has the ability to turn it around. The older you are, the more difficult it's going to be. The older you are, the more difficult it's going to be. It's going to be at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, D-Will. 8 o'clock, Wednesday. We talking to the men. But tonight I had to give it to the ladies, man. Ladies, this is Mr. Shan's. This is Mr. Shan's Keep a Man Guide. If you have a man, if you're blessed, ladies, because it's a blessing for you to have a man, to even get one in this day and age. If you are blessed to get a man, I just told you what you need to do to keep him. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Far too many women are unwilling to do these things. Far too many women are unwilling to close their legs. Far too many women are unwilling to stop fucking and sucking other people. Far too many women are still lying out there because they think they lie better. Far too many women are bucking up and being rough and tough and masculine with their men. Far too many women won't cook or pick up a cookbook, and they won't fucking wipe down the goddamn sink that she just brushed her teeth in. And far too many women won't suck his dick on demand. He needs it. Dr. Miles Monroe explained to you ladies that men need sex. Why will you allow him to go any length of time without sex? It's your prerogative. You can do what you want. You won't have him for too long. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for pulling up. I'm Mr. Shan. I'm the man with the plan. I'm the man with the plan, you guys. I've been there and I've done that. Not too much surprises me, you guys. Not too much surprises me anymore. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And you are dismissed.
Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere ver. Pa' que el CP se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que yo parezca en él. Como que ella quiere disfruta la noche, lo anormal. Porque el novio teme que su relación va a terminar. Se da cuenta que no necesita a alguien más. Quiere un selfie para su Instagram. Ella ya no quiere relación. Alguien que diga su condición, que solamente le dé traición, para después llegar con un perdón. Quiere hangar y ser de esos babies que goza la vida y lo hacen como esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere ver. Para que el CP se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer, perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que yo parezca en mí, que yo parezca en mí. No tiene sueños, solamente en sus sueños. Nos ponemos risueños con un norteño y mi flow brasileño. Yo te juro que es bueno, ya me doy el palo. Ese empate si lo desigualo. Le gusta lo nasty y lo malo. Me traje un regalo. Ella ya no quiere relación. Alguien que diga su condición, que solamente le dé traición, para después llegar con un perdón. Quiere hangar y ser de esos babies que goza la vida y lo hacen como esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere ver, ella quiere ver. Para que el CP se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer, perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que yo parezca selfie. Dime todo lo que ella quiere, nada ha sido regalado. Entre más independiente, más quiero estar a su lado. Es de esas nenas, mata, es que más. Ella está plena la noche entera. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere ver, ella quiere ver. Para que el jefe se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer, perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que ella parezca selfie, que